going to start by introducing myself. My name is Renette. So please allow me a few minutes to show to you why you should consider joining CROWD1. So I was joined in CROWD1 last year, November. And when I joined, there were almost 500,000 people in CROWD1. And since then, I saw today there were 3 million people joined after me in this company. That means we are joining up on a good day up to 18,000 plus members, pretty much signing up everybody every 0.2 seconds. So South Africa is currently the biggest market in CROWD1. And why would you think that? Of course, because €1 is currently over 20 Rand. So CROWD1 doubles its members every 2 months. And we have also created over 800,000 plus incomes in the last few months in South Africa. So let me explain what is so great about CROWD1. CROWD1 is the first company ever to connect crowd marketing and online networking with online gaming and gambling in a revolutionary way. So the CROWD1 business model with online networking is the best way to give millions of people the opportunity to take part in the world's largest and most lucrative entertainment industries. So the markets we target in CROWD1 is the online gaming, gambling, and education markets. So let me explain why this is such a game changer. The gambling market is expected to grow to $565 billion by 2022, which is in 2 years. And as you can see, the gaming industry is already thriving. But most of these companies like bingo and roulette and all those houses, casino houses, they do not have profit sharing. And this is what makes us unique. As of August, the mobile gaming market will also be launched in CROWD1. So the companies with games such as Candy Crush, Angry Birds, those guys became millionaires through their games. But the gaming industry also does not have a profit share system. I always use the Facebook example because we know Mark Zuckerberg became very rich through Facebook, but he became rich of people like you and me. People like us, we didn't even get 1 cent. We were basically building the business for him. Now, for the first time, CROWD1 members will be sharing in these huge companies' profits. Now, CROWD1 must not be mistaken for a gaming or a gambling company. CROWD1 only uses online networking or marketing and the most modern methods for customer acquisition, including affiliate systems to create a solid customer base. The next market we are also entering is the e-learning market, which has the potential to grow by $93 billion within the next 4 years. Now, we are all familiar with personal development and the huge industry that it is. So in our back office, we have e-learning. You can follow the courses. The newest education package that was now loaded was the social media. There are 55 hours currently in the back office that you can learn from, all about property investment, renting out, financial stuff, motivational stuff. This is all correlation between your personal growth and actually what's going on in your bank account. You may not think it's true, but your personal development equals your bank account. So what you lack in skills, you can gain in knowledge again, which will help you to build your business twice as fast. So I have spent a lot of money on personal development, on books, Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, attending seminars, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, you may know these people. And those guys also don't have a partner program and they don't have profit sharing. Even schools now get more productive with e-learning. So e-learning is definitely the way going forward. But like I said, there's no profit sharing in those industries. Now, in our company, you can earn Bitcoins and euros directly into your bank account or in your crypto wallet only by using your mobile phone. CROWD1 has created a mobile platform that runs on nothing more than your mobile phone. CROWD1 is always on the forefront of technology. They're now featuring both fully approved Android and iOS apps and a responsive website that is adapted for the increasing smartphone usage. Now, we know there are billions of smartphone users in the world. Now, guys, App Store and Google Play Store has approved our sites since 2018. And notice this is Apple and Google. And these guys won't associate themselves with a company that's a scam. Now, since this is an online business, I know many of you are really very handy online, meaning you guys are able to Google. And if you hear about somebody who's joining CROWD1 or the person who invited you and you say, yes, oh, okay, let's find out about CROWD1. But now you go and you Google on the internet and you say, is CROWD1 a scam? So what's going to happen? Immediately, all those hundreds of websites is going to come up, basically trying to make a review of CROWD1. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but CROWD1 is currently the top 3 in the top 500 fastest growing companies in the world for 2020. So those guys go and look out for those companies. They are trying to find the biggest companies, and they make a review of CROWD1. But what you will find when you go onto their websites is basically they want to generate traffic that goes to their website. You're going to see a lot of advertisements running, and they're going to get money. They're going to get paid for those advertisements for the more traffic they can get to their websites. And in the end, at the bottom, when you went through everything, you will see, oh, okay, this guy's actually trying to sell me his own product. So guys, don't be misled by those guys on the internet. If you want to know it's real, talk to people who are currently doing CROWD1. Talk to people who has earned an income, who CROWD1, whose life it has changed. Don't just listen out and go and Google everything. If you want to see if CROWD1 is real, you're welcome to Google Impact Crowd Technology, impactct.com. You can find us there on the internet. That is the company, and this is the CEO of CROWD1, which is Johan Stahl von Holstein. You are welcome to Google him because this guy is famous in Sweden for what he's achieved in online businesses throughout his career. He has brought 3 companies public, one in New York, one in Germany, and one in Sweden. And he plans to IPO, initial public offering, CROWD1 at $1 billion valuation. Now, believe me, you definitely want to become part of this company before that happens. And if you've never been part of an IPO, then you're also in the right seat tonight. The main office is in Madrid, in Spain. And you will notice, you can see there we are under European law, governance and standards. So this is a European company. We've opened an office in Manila last year. We've got management office. Our programmers are in Sweden. And we've got a marketing office in Johannesburg with Mr. Smile for the whole African continent. And Nigeria, Colombia, and Brazil are next in line for opening their offices. So you can become a partner of CROWD1 from as little as €99, which is just over the 2,000 Rand, depending on the fluctuation of the currency. And then if you want to upgrade to a bigger package, a larger package, then you can just pay the difference between 99 and €200. So what do you get when you buy a package? You can basically see a white package you basically buy the education package for €99. You're going to get €100 worth of CROWD1 rewards. Now we are all familiar, every company these days, Spar, Pick n Pay, everybody has got their own reward system. We've got the same. And then you can get a streamline up to level 4 and matching bonus up to level 1. So that is still Greek to you. You don't know what that means. I'll explain that later. So the next package is a €299. We call it the black package. There you get CROWD1 rewards worth of €300, streamline level up to 8, and a matching bonus up to level 3. And the third package is a gold package, where your CROWD1 rewards become more. Your education package has got more value. Your streamline level 12 and matching bonus up to level 4 for $799. And then the last one is the titanium pack that costs you 2,499 Rand. Now you will see also your CROWD1 rewards. It's €3,500 worth of 3,500. Streamline level 15 and matching bonus level 5. So what exactly are the CROWD1 rewards? When you join CROWD1, I said you pay for the education pack, but you get CROWD1 rewards for free. Now this is like shares of a company. So the more rewards you have, the more profit you'll be sharing it, or more dividends that you're going to get. So we used to distribute owner rights, but we have now changed it to the word CROWD1 rewards. Like I said, every company has got their own reward system. So if we look at the timeline of CROWD1, they started in 2018, and now in April, actually on Saturday on the 25th, Afilgo launched the Epic Lotto 1. So it's been in launch phase still. They've been talking to the leaders on Saturday, on Sunday, and they are trying to put everything in place so that the members can start playing the Epic Lotto. Now, I don't know if I've said this before, but now the Epic, okay, let me get to that later. On the timeline further, you can see that in May, June, and July, there are new products that's going to be launched. We're still waiting to hear what it's going to be. So, and then in August, September, we are waiting for the online gaming or mixer that will be starting with all the online games that the members can partake in. So you will also see that within the next 3 to 6 months is what everything actually happens in our company, meaning up to now, what we've had in CROWD1 was only 80% of the program. You are now looking at the last 20% of CROWD1, meaning that everything that they've been working for in the last 2 years are now finally ready to put in place. So if you work hard for the next 3 to 6 months, you can actually build your retirement, because I don't think you really realize in what good position you are today. On Saturday, Afilgo launched the Epic Lotto, and now we know that the online gambling industry is already over $500 billion industry. So we do not have to convince anybody to use the product. These people are already using it. And now we are going to be the platform where those guys will be able to just redirect their spending through the crowd and then be able to generate an income. Now, how is that going to work? You can see there at the bottom on May the 18th, the first residual payment will be paid out. On the 15th, you will be getting your second residual payment plus CROWD1 rewards. And that is your dividends that will be paid out every 3 months. So the next one will be in September. And you'll see from there on July, August, September, October, every month, you'll be getting residual income, or what we call passive income. I thought that does not exist, but I finally find that there is places that actually pay you residual income. Now, we are still in a leadership phase, like I said. We've been pioneers building this business. We're still growing the business. So CROWD1 were hiring 14 new people last week. That means all the other companies in the world are downsizing, but CROWD1 is growing. So if you just have the right entrepreneurial mindset, you can really build yourself a good fortune within the next 12 months. If you stick to this program and you can see what people are crazy going about in CROWD1. So CROWD1 customer base is introduced to external partners through Afilgo. Afilgo is like our partner, our broker, the agent in between. Now, the licensed gaming companies, they go through partnership through Afilgo. So agreements are made for profit sharing. No gaming or gambling are made by CROWD1 or on the Crowd website, and no money is paid to such people via the CROWD1 website. We are just the customer base. Because you can understand that if you go with your 1, 3 million, 5, 7, 20 million customers to a company, that obviously want to be able to join hands with you guys, because they will immediately have all these customers of 3 million people. Now, you know, when you're gambling, the house always wins. But now we are the house. So with a lotto, when you play, in the past, you used to buy your ticket, and if you lost, there were no money coming back to you. But now this is going to change, because now all those money are coming back to the crowd. Now suddenly there's no more losses. There's just wins, because even if somebody in your friends or your downline or people that you played with win, you will also win. So this is just a win-win situation. And we are just tapping into the habits of these people and let them redirect their spending. So how does CROWD1 make money? Now, we are saying currently we are 3.6 million members. We can work here on 3 million members. So if 3 million members spend €50 per month on the gambling sites, they play the games and they recommend it to friends, family, someone in their downline, anybody, okay? So we're going to be fairly profitable. So 50% of the profits will be going to our field go, and obviously part of the profit will be bouncing back to the members. So by the end of the year, we're going to be 50, 60 million people, and we are just like Uber, guys. We don't own taxis, just like we don't own the games. But who owns more money, the farmer or the middleman? Obviously the middleman. So the commission is sent back to the network as described below. Now, based on these numbers, let's say we work on an 18.7 million euro profit. The rule of the game is that 20% stays in the company to handle the company. They will expand and innovate the company. And then 40% goes to the partners, you and me, on 18 different network levels. And that is where you can build your network and your own business. So if you sponsor one person on the left and one person on the right, and you have at least 500 points, then you are on level 1, and you will have residual income on the 18th of May. That means 7,500 euros will be shared between all those members. Then 40% goes to the owner rights or the CROWD1 rewards. We make clients and new affiliate partners, and the 40% goes up all the time. That means we don't just stop with a field go. We have got new partners, and it's going to be the same profits that are going to be distributed just like we are doing with a field go. So after the 15th of June, you really want to wish that you had more CROWD1 rewards. So if we move into the mobile gaming, social gaming, esports, which is also already billion-dollar companies, Mixter will be our broker or our agent. And then for a small fee per month, you will have access to hundreds of games. By the end of the year, when we will be 25 million members or more, the companies giving the game, the companies who are giving the games are winning. Our company are winning as well as the members. Everybody are winners. Okay, and there's going to be more smartphones. Guys, this is like the Netflix of games. So how does CROWD1 make money? Through the gaming. Like I said, by the end of the year when Mixter will launch, we'll be around about 25 million members. If each member spends €4 per month on mobile games or apps, they play it and they recommend it, then the profit will bounce back to the members in a form of commission. And this is, all these technologies are already in place. So that works the same as with a field go. 20% will be shared, will go back to the company for running costs. 40% goes on the network levels, and then 40% goes to the CROWD1 members for CROWD1 rewards. Again, this is residual upon residual. Okay, this is really the best model I've heard about, because you're going to get from each and every product that's going to be launched, you're going to get your profit share. It's not like it's just once and it's not going to become bigger. Even 40 million can become 80 million. Okay, but guys, don't expect miracles when you are passive. You can be passive in this business just by growing your owner rights or your CROWD1 rewards. You get your dividends every 3 months, but it's not going to be miracles for you, but you will still be able to be part of a company where you don't have to do anything and you still get something. How can we make money with our bonus plans? So we've got an education package sales bonus. The first bonus is the sales or the binary bonus, as we call it. It's instant rewards from introducing new back sales. So this company doesn't just pay you once a month. We can pay you up to a few times per day. We pay daily and even more than once per day. So for each and every person that you're going to make money from, they're going to pay you immediately. It is created for those who want to accelerate their earnings by helping others to do the same. So every time you join someone on the left or on the right, you also get paid. You can also out-earn the person above you, but you have to qualify for each bonus by placing one person on the left and one on the right. Okay, so you can see these have the minimum of €18 on the white package, and it goes up to €900 on the titanium package. So let me explain this to you on the next slide. There are 3 ways that you can get paid. Now, the first one is you earn your sales bonus on a 1-to-1 ratio. So your right leg, for instance, is your power leg. Your left leg is your weak leg or your pay leg. But you can build one left and one right. So this is when you're going to grow your team equally. You're going to get 90 points for each white package. Now remember that we said there are different points. For a white package, you get 90 points. For a gold package, for black package, you get 270 points. For a gold package, 720 points. And for titanium, you get 2,250 points. Okay. So when your point balance out, like this is 90 plus 90, it's 180. It balance out on a 1-to-1 ratio. So they're going to pay you 18 euros to your account balance. This is what is referred to as point imbalance. So you need to get higher in the network levels. So if these two people sign up there too, and the second generation will also sign up there too, you have now 360 points in balance. So you can make money from people you don't even know. Okay, this is the law of duplication. Now, 80% of this money is going to be paid to your account balance. 20% will go to your owner rights or your CROWD1 rewards. So this company is basically helping you to reinvest in your business. Okay, so CROWD1 pays you multiple times per day, and they also pay you on both legs. So it just depends. Now, my next slide is where you can qualify for a sales bonus on a 1-to-2 ratio. This means where someone else works a little bit harder than you. It doesn't matter now because you can earn more money from people you don't even know. Now, if you count up the points, it's going to be 270 points. So they're going to pay you 27 euro to your account balance. Again, 80% to you, 20% to make your rewards more. And then the last one is a 1-to-3 ratio, where you can find somebody who put in a lot more people than you. But if you can catch up with 1/3 of the volume, you will still get 100% paid by earning 36 euros once off every time you put one person on the left and your right leg is still a strong leg. So you can get anything from 18 to 36 euros or on up to 900 euros, depending on what package you sign up. Right, then this is a bonus, we call it the matching bonus on your team's revenue, which is paid as a percentage to you based on your binary points. So if you develop leadership, we have something for the leaders. If you personally sponsor 4 people and you're on a white package, you're going to get 10% of everything your team owns or earns, okay? Now, it goes up for a black package, you're on level 2, have 8 personally sponsored people, you're going to get 20%. On level 3, you're still on black, you have 12 personally sponsored, you can earn 30%. On level 4, you need to upgrade to gold, and you need to have 16 personally sponsored people. You get 40%. That means 4 generations of people that's been enrolled under you. And on level 5, if you're on titanium and you have 20 personally sponsored people, you're going to get 50%, or that means in 5 generations into your downline that you can get 10% of all their earnings. Now, this is interesting because if you're on titanium and you're on level 5, it means 60% of your income can just come from matching bonuses and 40% from your binary. So how does the long-term residual income work? That when we say that 40% goes to the network that's been divided on 18 different levels. So you can see if we have 1.8 million euros to distribute on a monthly payout, they're going to distribute that 1.8 between 18 different levels. That means each level get to share 100,000 euro. Now, it depends how many people are on each level. Usually, most of the people are team leader 1 star. If you've started, you put in 4 people, you have 500 binary points in balance. You will be on level 1. Meaning you will be part of the share of the first 100,000 euros that will be shared. Now, if we are currently 3.6 million members, let's say 3 million members are currently on level 1, that means that 100,000 euro will be shared between 3 million. If you look on the third block, you can see at level 10, there's a lot less people. That means a lot less people are going to share the 100,000, meaning you're going to get, your share will be much bigger. I think currently on level 18, we've got only 3 presidents on that level. So those guys are going to get super rich. They probably are already super rich. I know they said the other day there have been 7 millionaires has been made through this concept already. Even people in South Africa, there are already 1 lady in South Africa who has become a president. All right, so this is how it's going to work. And now just remember also, money is shaken out from all over the world. That means of all the gaming, all the gambling, all the different products we have. Everything that's been done in the world is going to be put into one pool, which will be distributed. So if you're in a country that doesn't gamble that much, then you will still share the same profits like everybody else. Exciting. Now, right, let's get to the fear of loss bonus. This is your fast start bonus. So it can be lost if you do not invite 4 paid members within the first 14 days after you register with CROWD1. So your fear of loss timer starts when you sign up, and on day 15, they will cash out your money in your account balance. Now that means you have to bring in 4 white packs. You can cash out €125. If you bring in 4 black packs, they're going to pay you out $375. So remember, it cost you $99 for a white or $299 for a black, but this is what you're going to get back. So do you think it's a risk to join this company? On gold, you get 1,000, and on titanium, 3,000 back. So guys, I'm also a business owner. I've got other businesses, which has cost me a lot more money to join. And then even if I do my business, it's just money flowing in and out of my account. I found it hard to keep any of the money for myself. So for you to put 2,000 Rand in as an investment in a global business earning euros, I don't think it is a big risk. You can go to Pick n Pay tomorrow and you can once off buy 2,000 Rand of food. So you're going to eat it up in a week, and next week you're going to have to go back and more. So my advice to you, if you think you do not have the money, I've got some good news for you, but also I want to say then eat less. It may sound harsh, okay? But I mean it. 2,000 Rand to pay in for a company that's global, paying you out in euros, is a once off in a lifetime investment opportunity that many people having this negative view on life, thinking, this is too good to be true. I'm sorry, but those guys are missing the bus, and they're missing their own ship. So let me just explain. If you enroll people in your team, chances are that you're going to make your money back with your own packs anyway. The whole system becomes risk-free because you're going to get back more money than what you put in, okay? Then the second thing is, if you put in 4 people within 14 days, you will have your check. So you can go with your check to your neighborhood, because documentation beats conversation. The fear of loss bonus puts you in the driver's seat. The proof is in the pudding, they always say. So guys, if you can help your team members to make as much fear of loss bonus as you can, the volume goes up to you and you become president. You only focus on your fear of loss. Work very hard. You can help your team to basically just launch their teams. You don't focus on people that needs to join your team. You just launch everybody who has joined your team. You launch their business and you help them to get started. And this is done through the fear of loss bonus. An amazing concept, the most genius bonus I've ever seen. Let me explain the streamline bonus. The streamline is the social bonus, the first ever bonus where you can make money just by joining. Okay, you can earn from €2.50 up to €2,250 per week. All our affiliates are qualifying for money every Wednesday. That means in your app, if you log in, there will be a blue button that you will have to claim your owner rights. You do that for free. You just click on the button and then you claimed your owner rights for the week. If you haven't claimed it, you're going to lose it. It will appear as unclaimed in your user log. But as soon as you join, you also lock your spot in the company, because you benefit from everybody in the world that's joining after you. Okay, so what basically is the streamline bonus? It's the amount of CROWD1 rewards that you can get for free. And how are you going to get more? You can get more by joining more people. The more people you join, the more you are going to gain. We expect this card to be released soon. It will help us to pay directly from your account balance in CROWD1. It will be linked straight to your cash account. So this is a card that you will get to swipe at any ATM or till, and you can use the money that you've generated in your account. We're still waiting for the launch. The corona is not speeding things up at the moment. You can see this is done through Union Pay in China. So we are still waiting for the cards to be launched at the moment, but it's going to be a blockchain card. So this is going to be money directly in your hands from CROWD1 into your hands. So Bitcoin is our current method of payment. You can make payment from your own bank account to Luno or whatever platform you want to use, and it will still reflect the same day. We do use bank transfer, but it's very slow, so we don't really use it. And then as of Saturday, the Visa card payment were launched. So you can also buy your package when you register on CROWD1 website with your Visa card. And then on Saturday, we've had the biggest live online event. Some of us were struggling to connect. Unfortunately, everybody couldn't see it, but they've recorded it. We've seen the live event. For you, those of you who don't know, CROWD1 has bought their very own video studio where they are filming this event and where they're going to be broadcasting all our future events. Our next event will be on the 6th of June. So for this event, I think 160,000 tickets were sold, but more than 1 million people watched the live event. And the company was just awesome. They were bringing us all this news and all the changes in the company. They launched Epic One. I really believe the world will change after this. Our company are not only changing the affiliate, the networking and the gaming industry, but we also revolutionize the industry. So this event brought lots of changes to our company. There were great recognition to our members, and there were even some people who won from the Wheel of Fortune. You can look in your back office under info for the magazine that's been launched. And like I said, there's also the Visa payments. And then they had one huge announcement that I want to tell everybody about. CROWD1 is impacting the world. We cannot always change the world ourselves, but we now have a tool to pay it forward to help other people. So what we are saying is CROWD1 is giving away all these packages for people who are in need and who want to do the business, but they just do not have the funds or the means to start it. So now there's going to be another 3.5 million people is going to be able to join CROWD1 for free. The members will not take any bonuses from it. They will not get a fear of loss or any benefit from that. This is just for the new members' benefit to be able to join this awesome company. So this is the way we are going to impact the world. Do you see it? Can you see it? Can you also see that you should not focus now on negative things around you? We know with everything that's going on, it's tough out there. There are people who do not have food on their tables. They are, even the homeless people are in bad situations at the moment. But guys, we've got an opportunity where we can change the world. We can basically heal the world with this positive things going on around us. So do join. And then even the leaders, there was a challenge from the leaders tonight that if the company is willing to give away one free package, then even all the people from team leader 2-star and up, all the leaders, those guys should accept the challenge to also give away one package. So this is really great. And guys, this is Robert Kiyosaki saying crypto is replacing the US dollar and no one seems to be noticing. So this really has become true. Money has left the offices and money is on the streets of network marketing these days. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 30 years ago. And in his book, he says, if someone invites you to join a network marketing business, join the business even if you don't know what it is all about. Be patient and learn the process gradually and relentlessly. Remain there even if it takes you 5 years to be successful in it, because when the benefits begin to flow, you will never be the same person ever again. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. It's crazy how some people feel that 2 to 5 years in a business is a long time to get rich. However, they don't feel that 40 years at a job is a long time to stay broke. Now, this is really true. So guys, tonight, my message out to you is to change your mindset and move ahead. Sometimes you would say you're not going to do things because you don't like it. It may have a bad name in the industry. But there's a post on my WhatsApp status that I put up some days that says, today I will do what others won't. So tomorrow I can do what others can't. And this has been my testimony as well, because for the last year, I've been joining a network company. Now, it didn't all went well. I've lost a lot of money and it was difficult. I faced tough times. I had to face rejection from people. I had to talk to people I don't even know. And I had to make friends with people. And I am really an introvert. You may not believe it, but I am. So for me, it was really, really difficult. But sometimes you have to go through those difficult times to bring you to the top of the mountain. And many times people will just look at you on top of the mountain and say, how did you get there? How can I get there? But they fail to look at the path that's in front of them. They need to find the path that will lead them to the top of that mountain. So guys, do speak to the person who invited you. Speak to the people that has been in CROWD1 for a while, that's been in network marketing. They will tell you it's not easy, but guys, the growth, the personal achievements that you're going to get through this can never outweigh the 30 years in your job or whatever you've done in your life before. So I'm inviting you, become part of this. Be part of this new industrial revolution, the fourth industrial revolution. Be ready for it. Be ready for change, because change can only happen in you. Change is inevitable at the moment. Whatever you look at now for the future is going to change. Nothing is going to stay the same. The only thing is you have got to change. And you've got to change your mindset. You've got to change the way you were doing things. And this is the way to go. 20 years ago, I was sitting in a seminar and someone said, if you keep on saying what you say and you keep on doing what you do, you're going to keep on having what you have. So I'm going to leave you with that thought tonight. Think where you are, think where you want to go. And if you want some change in your life, if you need change in your life, so please, if somebody invited you to listen to this call, get back to that person. Just tell this person, hey, this is great. How can I start? And guys, that person will not be offended by you. He will still be your friend. Just keep the relationship good. And guys, please get back to the person who invited you. If you're a member out there, please take this business, run with it, and see if you can find that person that really needs this business to get started. I thank you very much all for listening, and I just hope you all the best and success. And even the last of the lockdown, enjoy it, guys. This is really, really a special time. Okay, have a good evening. We'll speak again.